Good morning. So it is Saturday. It is Saturday, isn't it? Yeah, it's Saturday. Pretty big day today. Very excited. Got a few fun things to do today. We are going to Muscleworks, my home gym, with Ollie, who is a friend and client of mine. Going to put Ollie through his paces with a nice juicy leg workout. Looking forward to that. And then later on this evening, it's the Vanquish / Davetrains event at Muscleworks. But for now, we need to have some breakfast. Me and Izzy need to go to Lidl, do some boring adult stuff, stock up on cleaning products. So I'll see you there. And we're away. Let's see if we can angle this a little bit better. That is a flattering angle, isn't it? We're on the way to Muscleworks. We're on the way to Muscleworks to meet up with Ollie. This is going to be an interesting, I guess, point of view into my new daily commute. I'm cycling now because the DLR and London transport is too expensive. Having moved here, like, wow, do you know what? I've been here a while now. Just trying to think. I moved to London, I think, last August, and we're now in what? April. I used to live in South London. I lived in South London for like 6 months, and it wasn't too bad whilst I was there. Like getting around, mostly Northern Line and buses, and I never really noticed the impact, I guess, cost-wise of that. But since moving to East London, and I mean, all I go, let's be honest, my life is pretty sad. The only places I go are the gym and to work. And now I have this bike. I can cycle to my gym in 15 minutes, I can cycle to work in 15 minutes, and it's going to save me 150 quid. It is, you know, unnecessary cardio, which we don't like, but it's worth it for the financial savings. Anyway, we are on our way to meet Ollie, put him through his paces, so I'll see you if I can get there. Just there setting up for the event. Hey! Right, so we're talking now. We'll do this, we'll share it.
Can I at least check my hair? Can I check my hair?
I think we need to do. We're just going to talk about the session. How'd you find it?
That was hard, to be fair. Probably the worst leg session I have done in my life.
Yeah. What specifically do you think, like, what's different about training, like we mentioned it upstairs, what's different about training with someone, I guess, who has some pretty serious goals in mind, and how does that affect your training in turn?
That looks banging. Probably it's the intensity, the difference.
Yeah.
You know, one thing that I said to you before was, it's those reps where it's 60-40, where you are, you know, the rep's not in your favour, but you've got somebody with you like Liam who has the certain aspirations and goals that he does to then push you past those reps and will not let you give up, basically. Which is a testament to Liam. I mean, I was sick, which is a good sign.
That's going to happen.
I'd say that's the main difference.
Like you're saying, there's those reps where, like, on your own, you just cannot take them. So you either bottom out.
Yeah.
We use the hack squat as a perfect example.
Yeah.
That 7th rep, probably the 6th one as well for me. I'm bottoming out without you there.
Yeah, of course.
It's just having someone else there to know that, like, I'm not going to fucking die. I'm not going to break my legs. My knees aren't going to explode. I'm going to get this rep.
Yeah,
it's going to be hell, but I'm going to get there.
It's also someone who is going to push you through that rep as well. Because a lot of people who would spot you would let you go down and would let you fail that set. That's the mentality difference between you and somebody else. And that's what I'm saying, is when you've got somebody with your aspirations and your goals, you're going to push me to my limit, whereas somebody else who might spot me normally wouldn't.
Do you know my take on that? I like to define it differently. So there's spotting and then there's saving, right?
Yeah.
So a good spot is I'm going to help you get to that rep, but I'm going to let you do 99.9% of the work. I'm going to literally just get you to the top of it. And then there's saving, which is I'm bottoming out and you just take the weight off me. You essentially, and I hate to say this, but you ruin the set. And we've all had it in the gym where someone's like stolen the bar from you or whatever it is, and it's devastating.
Yeah. I think a lot of the time it's mindset. A lot of the time it is mainly just mindset. And so, like, on the reps where I was spotting you, I really wasn't touching the weight really at all. Is it nice? Yeah. Oh shit, I haven't eaten my chicken and rice. But no, yeah, that was a good session. Hardest leg session I've done yet.
But I think, like Ollie today really put he put the work in, he put the effort in, and that's what's important. Obviously everyone's got different aspirations when it comes to this whole game and why we're doing it. For Ollie, I think having me as a coach and also a friend, it's like I want to show him what can be achieved. And I look up to my coach. I hope you look up to me in certain aspects.
Yeah.
I'm obviously a bit older than you as well, so I hope that it kind of like, a bit of insights on that front and everything. We have a good time. I always say, Ollie's like, he's fucking wise beyond his years. That'll be our mate Dave. But yeah, we had a good one. We're not quite dead, which is good. We've got this event to do. But yeah, we're going to get these meals down and then lock into the event, I think. But yeah, good session. Let's call it a wrap. It's been a day since obviously the Vanquish event, and I just wanted to come on and I guess debrief the whole thing and I guess my experience with it being my local gym as well. It was kind of a unique thing for me to attend. It's the first time I've been to like an influencer event. Couple takeaways. Davetrains, like, managed to have a good few conversations with the guy. Really came across the same way that he does on social media, which for me was very refreshing. The whole reason I sort of booked to go to the event, it was a free ticket. Got some free Vanquish stuff, so that's pretty cool. It's a decent brand. Met the owner, sound guy. And yeah, Davetrains, like, he's someone I follow on Instagram. I've followed for a while. I don't necessarily agree with everything that he talks about, but I do agree with the way that he talks about it. And by that, I mean he's incredibly authentic, he's incredibly genuine, and he just says what he thinks. He doesn't really have much of a filter, which I think in this day and age is really important. Too much. It definitely also made me think about, the direction I'm trying to go in with content and where I could potentially see this whole thing going in an ideal universe. Let's just paint that picture straight away. My last YouTube video got 27 views. Like, my head's not in the clouds. But in terms of like community and wanting to build one of those around yourself, around your interests. And for me, being on the journey that I'm on within the world of natural bodybuilding, it really highlighted actually how important that is to me. And I came home last night and I actually said to my girlfriend and her friend, like, I felt really almost anxious that I'd been to this thing. And I think that's partly because, you know, although I relate to some of the things that Dave says on social media, I'm not his like demographic. You know, I was probably the oldest guy there, or at least one of. And for me, it was just like very interesting to see the types of people that were turning up. I'm not throwing any shade here. Like, everyone's got their own group of people that they associate with. For me, it just highlighted that if this ever goes anywhere, if anyone actually sees my content and thinks, hey, this guy's speaking some wisdom, I hope that I attract the right group of people, so that if I ever got to a stage like Davetrains or any of these other influencers where they are doing these meetups, that the people would be authentic to me, I guess. But yeah, that's kind of the wrap up. I hope you guys enjoy this video more than the last one. I think I made some improvements. I'm hoping I made some improvements. Looking to obviously just get better at all of this, and it's going to be a work in progress. But for anyone who's stuck around and has watched the whole thing, I appreciate you. Throw me some likes. I'd appreciate that even more. But yeah, hopefully more improvements in the next one, and I'll see you then.